This is part 2 of my breakdown of Sean O'Malley versus Marlon Vera. In the first part, we looked at how O'Malley used feints to confuse Cheeto and create openings. In this part, we will look at how O'Malley used angles both offensively and defensively. First, let's look at defensive angles. O'Malley uses angles after a combination to escape in such a way that Cheeto cannot counter. He usually pivots or sidesteps to get on either side of Cheeto, usually the side furthest from his rear hand, where he then steps out of range. Here is an example. O'Malley throws a straight left down the middle of Cheeto's guard. Before anything else, notice how O'Malley already has lead foot dominance. His lead foot is outside of Cheeto's. If you watch the first part, you already know that this gives O'Malley an advantage. His rear hand is lined up with Cheeto's center line. Another benefit is that it gives O'Malley space to pivot or step to his right without being blocked by Cheeto's lead foot. So after throwing the straight left, O'Malley steps right away from Cheeto's power hand while moving his head off the center line and controlling Cheeto with his left arm. From this position, Cheeto cannot throw much. He cannot throw with his left hand because O'Malley will see it coming and he has control with his arm. He cannot throw the right, except maybe an overhand, because O'Malley's chin is tucked into his shoulder, and by the time the right reaches, O'Malley will have pivoted out. Cheeto opts to shoot the right, and we see exactly that. O'Malley steps out. Here is another clip, very similar to the previous one, straight left with lead foot dominance. The difference is that this time, O'Malley angles out and back, whereas before he angled out and forward. This example is much safer. Distance is the best form of defense, so there is no way Cheeto could catch O'Malley. Also, O'Malley never loses vision, so he can see anything that Cheeto throws. This next clip shows just how quick O'Malley's feet are and how technical his footwork is. Again, he throws a straight left from southpaw with lead foot dominance. This time, he follows through with his rear foot and steps his lead foot right, squaring up his stance. This lowers his center of gravity, giving him balance to move in any direction. Also, notice how he leaves his left hand on Cheeto's face. He does this to control Cheeto and blind him, nullifying Cheeto's offense. O'Malley then shifts to his right into an orthodox stance. Because he maintained his stance and balance throughout the sequence, he is able to easily lay back on Cheeto's left hook. This shows the importance of balance and a solid fundamental stance when it comes to fighting. This is a simple sequence where O'Malley ducks under Cheeto's right hook, smothers up against Cheeto, and then pivots right away from Cheeto's power hand. O'Malley displays his defensive responsibility by keeping his chin tucked in his shoulder and his right glove up. Cheeto throws a kick, which O'Malley blocks and counters with a left hand to the body. O'Malley then immediately steps out to the left, outside Cheeto's right hand. I want to stick to defense in this section, but look at how compromised Cheeto is compared to O'Malley in this position. O'Malley is outside Cheeto's lead foot, so Cheeto cannot land anything. His left hand is too far to reach O'Malley. His right hand will not have any power. On the other hand, look at O'Malley. He can land virtually anything. His right hand is perfectly lined up. Also, Cheeto has overextended with his lead hand and has not tucked his chin into his shoulder, so he is open. Here, O'Malley paws his lead hand up and throws a straight left to the body. He paws his lead hand up again, making Cheeto think another body shot is coming. Cheeto steps forward with a jab. O'Malley steps right to gain lead foot dominance and slip inside Cheeto's jab while throwing a left hand. O'Malley then pivots out right, away from Cheeto's right hand and away from the cage. Similar to previously, O'Malley throws a straight right and then pivots off right. Again, O'Malley throws a straight left and pivots off to the right. He leaves his left hand out for control. Cheeto cannot counter because he must first turn to face O'Malley, and by that point, O'Malley has escaped. Finally, a similar scenario. O'Malley throws a straight left and pivots off right. The difference is that this time O'Malley smothers against Cheeto instead of controlling. The benefit of using angles for defense is that the opponent is forced to turn and face you. They cannot simply counter after your combo, as you aren't even there. And by the time they have faced you, you are gone. To pull off such angles, you will need fast feet like O'Malley's. And there is still the chance they land a punch as you turn. So remember to deploy some form of control. Now we will look at how O'Malley uses angles offensively. He often deploys angles mid-combination, as it forces Cheeto to turn and face him. As Cheeto turns, O'Malley can catch him. This is the essence of offensive angles. Force the opponent to turn and catch them as they do so. If any of you have heard of Lomachenko, this is exactly what his style is based on. Go watch some of his highlights and you will understand what I mean. In not all of these clips does O'Malley take advantage of the angle. This is because he perhaps missed the opportunity or was too late, but the openings will still have been created, which is what we shall be focusing on. Let's get started. In this first clip, O'Malley shoots a straight left with lead foot dominance. He then shifts to his right into orthodox with an outside angle. Notice how Cheeto is forced to turn and face O'Malley. O'Malley throws a throwaway jab to blind Cheeto, then a right hand, afterwards stepping off at an angle. Next, O'Malley throws a straight left, once again with lead foot dominance. He follows through by bringing his rear leg forward, squaring up. He throws a throwaway right hand while shifting to his right, creating a huge outside angle on Cheeto. Look at how Cheeto is covering up. He has absolutely no idea what is going on, where O'Malley is, or what he is going to throw. In this position, Cheeto is very exposed. Before O'Malley can throw anything, Cheeto escapes. The best thing to do when someone creates an angle on you is not to turn and face them, but instead to retreat out of range. Turning and facing them simply plays into their trap. In this clip, O'Malley throws a double jab, then a throwaway right hand while shifting into southpaw. He uses the right hand to gain control of Cheeto's guard and blind Cheeto's view. O'Malley can now create the angle, and he pivots to Cheeto's left. However, O'Malley is a little too slow to take advantage as Cheeto has already turned and faced him. The next clip is a slightly different method of creating angles. O'Malley doesn't use footwork, but instead his defense. Cheeto throws a roundhouse kick, and O'Malley catches it and throws it to the side, leaving Cheeto overextended and massively exposed. O'Malley throws a right hook to the body, then a left uppercut. In this clip, O'Malley throws a throwaway right hand to blind Cheeto, allowing him to create an angle without Cheeto knowing. He shifts forward and left while Cheeto is in southpaw, gaining an outside angle. As he does so, he throws a throwaway left hook to keep Cheeto occupied. Now his rear hand is lined up with Cheeto's center line, but Cheeto is in high guard, so O'Malley throws a right hand to the body. In this clip, O'Malley throws a jab while stepping right and forward. Cheeto responds with an overhand left. O'Malley lays back, leaving Cheeto overextended. Notice how O'Malley lays back, he pivots a small amount to his left. This, combined with Cheeto's lack of balance, gives O'Malley a huge angle. He has formed a T position, which is one of the most advantageous positions in fighting. O'Malley can throw virtually anything, but Cheeto must first reset before he can throw anything. It is very hard for Cheeto to defend any attacks from this position. O'Malley throws a straight left, which catches Cheeto as he tries to reset. In the next clip, O'Malley uses ring generalship to create an angle on Cheeto. O'Malley is moving to his right, and Cheeto is following him. O'Malley then suddenly changes direction by ducking and rolling left, and then starts circling left. Cheeto changes direction and follows O'Malley. As Cheeto turns and steps to O'Malley, he is squared up. O'Malley takes advantage of this and throws a left hand.
Here is another clip where O'Malley uses his defense to create an angle. He is pawing and feinting, which baits Cheeto to attack. Cheeto does so and throws a roundhouse kick in southpaw. O'Malley catches the kick and throws it to the side, leaving Cheeto overextended, off balance, and exposed. Cheeto has lost his base. O'Malley uses the rotational momentum of Cheeto's kick to spin and throw a spinning back kick. Cheeto steps back to avoid it. In this clip, O'Malley uses feints and jabs while stepping left to create an angle. I wanted to show this clip because creating an angle is not always fancy shifts and pivots. It can simply be stepping with the jab. By stepping left with his jabs, O'Malley gets inside of Cheeto's guard and lines up his rear hand. He throws a right hook to the body. Similar to the last clip, O'Malley here steps and shifts left while feinting with his lead, creating an outside angle on Cheeto with his rear hand lined up. He throws a right hand to the body. Again, the same. O'Malley feints and jabs with his lead hand while stepping right, gaining an inside angle and lining up his rear hand. He lands a beautiful left cross. Notice how angles change when it is an open stance matchup, orthodox versus southpaw, compared to when it is a closed stance matchup, orthodox versus orthodox or southpaw versus southpaw. In open stance matchups, fighters are constantly aiming to get lead foot dominance and create an outside angle. In closed stance matchups, fighters are trying to get inside the opponent and create an inside angle. Both are looking to line up their rear hand. In this final clip, O'Malley steps forward with feints to get Cheeto to shell up. He then throws a right hook and then a left hook to the body. As he throws the left hook, he shifts left, creating an outside angle. Cheeto is still shelled up, so his vision is blocked. O'Malley throws a few light punches and Cheeto retreats out of range. As mentioned previously, the essence of offensive angles is forcing the opponent to turn and attacking as they turn. You may be wondering why this works most of the time. It is because as you turn, you open yourself for a brief moment. As well as this, it is very difficult to defend whilst you turn, let alone attack. Let me know what you guys think about this video. The last one has a copyright claim on it, so it's not getting much exposure. If you guys could go check it out, that would mean a lot. Also, do let me know what you think of this AI voice format. I am trying something new.